League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
On Audi's last pick here.
And that's the Jarvan lock-in for Audi in the top lane. Very strong AD and absolutely massive burst if he decides to go for that AD first. Look at that, teleport coming down. Wow. It's Coco, and he actually sees the Trundle there. Grand entrance, they're targeting onto the Leona, but no, it's Mystic who gets first blood, and they follow it up with a double as Coco goes down, splitting that gold back over to Condi.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't cancel it, seeing Condi come through behind. We've seen him. Sure, he went to a trip to Turkey, but he's been the mid laner for Newbie. Yeah. An incredibly successful mid laner. We put him in the top 5 at the time of mids because he would showcase his Jace play. And a lot of it would just be based off of his early game pressure with Swift that would bring him the early game lead, but not in this case. What
we're seeing right here is that Condi, on top of a ward, spotted Swift on the top Scuttle Crab. He turned towards the Ocean Dragon. Rift Herald is being started at 12 minutes in. I believe it just ticked over to completion. Mystic and missing. They found Shintai, that's the Zenith Blade. He uses an early cleanse, but eats a Shield of Daybreak, dashes out of this, the Ignite ticking down. But Shintai should survive. No, dies! Ouch. Missing, gets the last Swift looking for a lane. But he's not really doing anything off the back of it, as that's not one but 2 wards. They engage onto Shintai, but there goes the Solar Flare. Swift goes in, but they've already killed the support. Martin looks to step forward, but remember, no flash, no stopwatch. Missing steps back up. He goes real low before using a stopwatch. 957 joins in. No way, finally! Audi will get the kill before flashing away. 4 members of WE challenge 3 and still come out even. But here comes the remaining member. Shie is on the chase. The flash, petrifying gaze by Yasma. He sidesteps the knockup, and it's an easy dive. Mystic under the turret will die to the Cataclysm and death of Coco. So they trade that over 2 for 3 as the spear narrowly misses. Coco and Swift are going to escort WE out of this side of the map.
There we go. Vici tower and tried to just push the tower down, but he's like, we can get so much more for this. And so while the execution wasn't the best, they still went for the right play. Well done ultimately, and WE
starts to brace, but Relmore onto Mystic. He's walking into it, and immediately they go in for the all-in engage, but Mystic gets absolutely bursted down. He's got no flash, he's got no chance, and missing in the similar situation as Vici looking for the plays. They will be able to find it. Coco finds himself the kill.
That was just a good response from Vici. I don't know why
Vici are completely pushed off of this side of the map. Here's that play in the mid lane once again. Shie just finds Swift. He just chases him. He just kills him. And then the miasma? No way. Shintai goes in for the knockup, but stands on top of the poison, and Shie, with the Seraph's Embrace, just runs him down. Even sidestepping Martin, nearly gets the knockup outplay. Martin by the skin.
The damage to properly start this one up, or at least be able to challenge. Vici just don't have damage.
Oh no, Shie over the wall, the miasma, the pillar, the poison, and he finds the kill. Now he's going 1v2 again, the teleport coming in as Condi is racing over, but missing him. Mystic follow up onto Martin. He flashes away with a quick QSS. Mystic still sitting on both Summoner Spell Snare onto Shintai as he uses that cleanse to escape. Coco is going to chase it down. True Shot Barrage finds Shie for some damage, but he's escorted by his team. And look at how much health he's healing off of those Twin Fangs as Audi leads them on quite a merry chase.
I don't think Vici wants to chase this.
Oh no, over the wall. Mystic goes back in, looks for Coco and dies. Doesn't have the support of his team as the Pillar of Filth goes down. Audi eats his stuff, but there's no follow-up damage. Shie will finally die to Coco, but WE, they've lost 2 and traded for another 2. Martin has joined the fight. He's getting a lot of damage. They're chasing on the missing the Cataclysm, but Audi goes in and dies just to slam down as it's an all-out melee. Martin finally gets the chance to get the team fight that he needs, running 957 back down. Another grand entrance as 957 goes in with the shield, and they find it, and the Zenith Blade. Swift finally respawns out of base and will chase WE back as Martin looks for 1 kill and Swift looks for the other.
Stop fighting! Unreal! That was the longest fight I've seen this month. And it came out that Vici had an ultimate lead of the members standing up. Here's the issue with this.
Audi has teleport, control ward into the pit. There we go. Call of the Forge Goddess once again. Coco is the target. That's the stopwatch, but Miasma on top of him as 957 goes in and Coco goes down. Martin still split from his team, and Audi is still split pushing in the bottom lane, but WE just turned back onto the Baron, ready for round 2.
Vici's goal is clear here. Not to team fight. They've lost their main team fight force in Coco. They want to look for a steal. You got a Sheen on Swift. Here comes the teleport.
Yeah, that's Audi also joining into the fight. The spear gets tossed across and Martin firing in. WE are deep into the pit. Missing looks for it, but there's the stun onto Swift. He goes low and leaps forward into the pit. Finally, no!
He survives
and gets the The Baron Swift is somehow able to get in there. Now Vici are trying to turn and take this fight, but already Audi will go down as Kone 957 and Mystic chase Vici back after Swift. Looking for a high-value target as Mystic clears out the minion wave and steps up. Already Swift is working on the Dragon, and WE not sure that they want it. They found Audi in the front while Swift finishes off the Dragon. True shot barrage, but Audi is traded for it. Call of the Forge God. Here comes the Realm Warp, and Coco's able to make it out with Swift. Martin gets hit by the knockout.
This game, a lot of it's gone back and forth. Vici don't want to lose a game in which they fought hard for it, but losing a Baron but getting an Elder Dragon. What a trade.
Absolutely a trade, as both teams seem to sign off on it. As the wave gets pushed in, Chie will
poke on Martin. Martin's not really getting anything here.
Yeah, here's the Baroned up minion wave. Finally, they finish off the inhibitor that they were able to chip down earlier. Mystic and Chie are kiting around. Horn passive. True shot barrage to catch the bottom wave, which has been prepped, but there goes Call of the Forge God. This is the team fight. Martin gets knocked up. He's still got both sums. Miasma prevents his entry as WE look onto this inhibitor. Shintai is right in the middle of things, but WE are already all split up. If they group up, that's a prime target, but the inhib is finished off. Another Miasma. Shintai still can't go in. Martin looks to chase a little bit with the Iceborne. 15 seconds on the Baron. Kone is split. Vici go for the chase, but Kone gets the chance to group up. Beats another spear, but Destiny engaged. They're looking for him now. He goes low, uses the gargoyles. They find the kill onto Shintai as he goes too far without a team. Audi follows up, but Mystic kites it back with the Cataclysm. Swift dives in. Another stopwatch as he goes golden. The fight breaks out as Audi flashes away, and somehow Mystic tries to outplay this, but Martin pops off with Coco, and Vici win the fight, acing Team WE.
And these are long death timers. 40 seconds is easy for them to move with the wave that they have here. Cannon wave. They got it.
Audi's nice and tanky. Finally, they clear off that minion wave, and the rest of the minions get in there. But like you said, the death timers are ticking away. Those minions are moving nice and slow as they were stalled out. It's only the one. Playing with their health bars, but the Sheen procs are very high as Vici turn onto the Nexus turrets and break down the Nexus. Like you said, Raz, Vici chase it down and take game one.
That was such an insane comeback from Vici. Had no way to come back into the game, but the Baron steal was step one. Waiting for time for Mystic, of course, scale off on the Lucian. He wanted to start the fights mid.